The winner of last week's giveaway is Tony. So if you want to win a free Steam key, all you gotta do is subscribe and leave a comment. And now on with the video. Today we are talking about the wonderful game of Teardown. Now you might be wondering, why would you call a game like Teardown wonderful or beautiful? It's a very pixely game, very voxely, so to speak even. But I think the beauty of Teardown lies in its creativity, or rather in the way it tickles out the creativity in other people, in its players. Because in Teardown, your goal is stealing stuff, most of the time. Sometimes it's destroying stuff, but most of the time you're gonna be stealing something. Or more than one thing actually. And to take what's yours, you're gonna have to make a really nice path. Because in the end, you only have 1 minute. As soon as you take something that doesn't belong to you, which you need for a mission most of the time, a timer will start and you have 1 minute. If you don't get all the things in 1 minute and get the hell out of there, then you're gonna get screwed. It's game over for you. So what you need to do is make a nice path. Meaning you need to destroy pretty much the whole map most of the time. And I love this mechanic. Because literally everything in this game is destructible. Nothing you see cannot be destroyed. And the further you get with the levels, the more stuff you get to destroy stuff. You start off with a few basic tools like a sledgehammer and stuff, and gradually get more awesome things like a shotgun or dynamite. On the maps there's mostly like vehicles scattered around, either boats or cranes sometimes, or like buggies, construction vehicles like tractors and stuff like that. And the cool thing is you can use all of them. You can use them to make your escape route, or you can use them to make just better access to things you need to steal, or you can just use it as like a transportation route. But most of the time you will need some sort of vehicle to help you out. I mean, it's a very simple premise. You're there and you steal stuff and you get out of there. But with the freedom you get, the creative freedom you have in this game, I think it's a gem, honestly. Because when you get plopped into a world where you can destroy everything, that's fun for like 5 minutes. But if you have a goal in this world, it can be a lot more fun. Because that was kind of my problem with Minecraft. For example, you have this huge world, but no objectives. I mean, back in the day at least, you had no objectives. And that's why it got kind of boring for me, to be honest. But in this world, you have missions. You have contracts with people where you have to steal stuff or destroy stuff. So you always have an objective. And since you only have 1 minute to get all the things and get out of the map, you basically have to make a speedrun. Which is kind of an interesting mechanic for a game. I've never seen like a game where you basically have to speedrun the game to have a successful mission. But it's still a great balance between hectic gameplay and strategic planning, you know? Because you can take all the time in the world to make the map your bitch, basically. You can take all the time in the world to really have a look at the map and then plan out your route and really just make the optimal route, basically. You destroy walls so you can get through them faster, or you build plank bridges so you can walk over little gaps that would stop you in your track. You can really take your time and think about what would be the optimal strategy for this map. And then you go. Then you need to really hurry up because you only have a minute. And in the beginning, a minute is plenty of time. You're gonna be fine. But the further you get, obviously the levels get harder. And you need to steal more stuff, or in harder maps maybe, like with more distance between the things you need to steal. Sometimes you need to steal like whole vehicles, whole cars and stuff like that. And if you only have 1 minute to get like 5 cars, that's pretty tough. That's pretty hard. So it is quite a challenging game, which means you need to really think about what are you gonna do? Like, how are you gonna get that car? Which car should I take first? What's the optimal route here? And I really do enjoy this about this game, because it's not hectic in the sense of, oh my god, I have to hurry the fuck up to get my plans ready. No, you can take all the time in the world. But once you start stealing, you need to hurry up. In the end, I think I just really like this game because of the freedom it gives me. Because I can do anything. I can try anything at least. Because not everything's gonna work, but I can try it at least. I mean, I'm pretty sure that there's an optimal strategy for every map. But in the end, there's probably a lot of strategies and ways to make it work. And that's the beauty of this game, I think. Because while you could just look it up online how to do it, that's no fun. The fun is figuring it out by yourself and then finding a cool way and maybe even beating your last high score or whatever. That's what I think is the cool thing about this game. You really gotta be creative about how you steal the stuff. But yeah, other than that, the game really doesn't have much to offer. It really is just picking a mission, then getting on that map, looking around where's the stuff to steal, where's the best way to get through, where's the escape vehicle, and then you destroy some stuff, prepare your ways basically, and go ahead and start. Then you have 1 minute to get the stuff and you get the hell out of there. Or you don't get the stuff and you have to restart. But that's it. Then you go back home, get a new mission and do that. And if that's not your kind of style, then maybe this game isn't for you. But for anyone who likes playing games in non-conventional ways, people that like trying out stuff in games, or also people that like to speedrun, I think this game is a really cool game. I can imagine that this game actually is kind of fun to try to speedrun actually, to get into speedrunning it. Because it's kind of half a speedrun anyways. But anyways, I've been rambling on for too long now. It's a very simple game and I've been talking for 6.5 minutes now, which is not really necessary, I think. Because you see in the background what kind of game this is and if you like it or not. So if you're gonna get it, is up to you. I think the price is rather okay. Right now it's on sale for like 16 bucks. Usually it's like 21, which is, it's on the more expensive side, but it does have a lot of levels. And there's a workshop from Steam, which, you know, adds a lot of content as well. And of course it's still getting updated a lot. It's not even out yet basically. It's still in early access. So 1.0 still isn't out. So there's bound to be a lot more happening in this game. So I think for 21 bucks, it's actually a pretty good deal. If you're into this kind of game, that is. Because again, I don't think this is a game where you just go in and relax, you know. Definitely not. This is a game where you have to strategize and then you have to really think about what you're going to be doing, really think about what's the optimal strategy, and then you go in and have a little bit of hectic gameplay. Try to get everything as fast as you can, and under a minute obviously. And yeah, if that doesn't sound like fun to you, then I'm very sorry. It does sound like fun to me. But if it doesn't to you, then I don't think this game is for you. But I think you noticed that yourself already. But yeah, anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you could take away something from this video. And of course,